So this is the U.S. Army Airborne and Special Operations Museum. Our mission is to collect, preserve, exhibit, interpret Army historical property. So the museum opened in 2000 with the mission of sharing the stories of airborne and special operations soldiers. So here in our rotating gallery, we currently have D-Day Freedom from Above, and this temporary exhibition gives you a little bit more insight into D-Day. So using the histopads, you can scan decals on the floor that gives you kind of an augmented reality, immersive experience. You can see the sights and sounds of the paratroopers on D-Day. So you start off with the briefing room in England prior to loading the planes, and it gives you an opportunity to see the equipment that they have, gives you an opportunity to see the vehicles, the technologies that they had at the time. And as you scan each of the decals on the floor, you really feel like you're immersed in that D-Day experience, from being on the plane, jumping out of the aircrafts. You really get insight into the paratrooper stories. You get to feel what they felt through the sights and sounds. None of it is graphic or inappropriate for children. So we've also supplemented the virtual exhibit with three-dimensional artifacts that are part of the ASOM collection. Some of the artifacts that we've been able to supplement to the virtual exhibit include a wedding dress that was returned by a paratrooper. One of the more interesting artifacts we have on exhibit includes one of the M1 carbines that was owned by Lieutenant General Gavin. So he was the second in command on D-Day, and he jumped with the fellow paratroopers. So the reason why this exhibit is important is because here at the ASOM, one of the things we're trying to do is be innovative, and a lot of the times museums are interpreted as being boring, as being static, just displays. This D-Day Freedom from Above exhibition really is immersive, and it's a way of bridging the gap between the previous exhibits that museums used to do and the museums of the future, of having that immersive experience, of seeing those visually stimulating graphics, of hearing the sounds and making you feel like you are there on the ground. So the Airborne Special Operations Museum, the ASOM, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sundays it's open noon to 4 p.m. The museum is free. So to experience this gallery, this temporary exhibition, there is a $5 fee that can be paid through the museum shop. And again, that's to check out the histopads. However, if individuals aren't interested in seeing the virtual tour, they can come in for free and look around at the artifacts on exhibit. This D-Day Freedom from Above exhibit will be available to the public until March 14th, 2022. What I like about this exhibit is that it's appropriate for all ages. None of the visuals on the histopads are too graphic for little kids, and the technology is appropriate for all ages. I know one of the concerns that some of our older visitors had would be using the technology, but it's very easy to use. It's not complicated. It lets you feel like you're there. You get to see the paratroopers. They have names, they have experiences. You see their pictures, their medals. You connect with them that they were real people, that today the paratroopers here at Fort Bragg are continuing to carry on that tradition and that legacy. Yeah, so I mean, absolutely, we encourage the community to come out and experience this while it's on exhibit. This is only the second time that this experience has been featured in the United States.